Welcome to another episode of Talking Nerdy in the Bedroom with
Corey,
KJ,
and Mike.
Hey, you did it right that time. Yeah,
I remembered to remember.
Okay. This is our second part of our D&D episode. We have Dan here on our casting couch.
Overdeath Mega Kill.
Oh wow, my fucking word. Whatever. Dan's gonna give us a brief overview, and then we're gonna jump right back into D&D / Overdeath Mega Kill.
Yeah, it's the best way to sum up last game would be janitorial shenanigans.
You're welcome.
No, so really what is our cast of murderers and misfits came to this giant rock comet looking for jobs, looking for new opportunities, and eating people. And things went a little haywire. Some people died, some people are on the run, but they found out that there's this wide conspiracy between the corporation with all the money and the military with all the know-how working together to create these like super soldier like transformers that are just complete war machines to kind of take everything over. And for some reason you've kind of gotten yourself in this small resistance group who's looking to fix that and kind of give the robots back their own personalities and give them their lives back, even though they won't be human again. They'll still be living in some way. So where we left off last time, we were kind of like just getting into the meat of the conversation about that. So the woman Isolde says, all right, so their goal is to build this, take all of this back to Earth, and then take over what's going on and start running things the way they want to. And it is not going to be good. They do not care about anyone. They do not care about anything. All they care about is what's best for them. And if we can solve this, it's good for us in a couple ways. One, we don't have to worry about them coming after us, especially since they don't like us. Better than that, if we take them down, especially if we can get the robots on our side, we get all their resources. So, are the three of you willing to help?
That's all good and well, young lady, and I appreciate the explanation.
But
we need to know what STD you might have given my son.
Did your accent change between the first session and the second session?
I'm getting acclimated to this new city I'm in.
It's
when you move from London to America, your accent disappears.
And it's a different atmosphere. Your voice changes.
Oh, is that what it is?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, as you get acclimated, your voice changes. So the son looks at you. He's like, Dad, I could use your help. I have to stay here and help run things. Could you please, just once, step out of your shell, Dad? Stop with the dad jokes and be a dad.
I look down for a minute, and then I walk over to a table where there's an American bandana, and I tie it to my forehead and rip my sleeves and say, let's kick some ass, boy.
he holds up his arm for the
we do a high five grab and we just stay like that for a minute.
And your muscles ripple.
Just a little too long, though.
Yeah.
Is that
it's going to be full
top?
eye contact.
What?
Over the top?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Yeah. So, I was going to say, the thing you never knew about me, boy, was that I used to run in the arm wrestling circuit.
This is the slap championship.
So, do you agree to help?
I mean, I just want to fly a ship, so sure. That's why I just came here to fly a ship.
I mean, if you really want to, and we can make this work right, we could turn you into one of those ships.
I was born for this.
It's in his name.
And you're in it to win it.
I am. I want my woman back.
Do whatever.
Yeah.
So she looks at you and she goes, it was space chlamydia, but a few pills took care of it.
Oh, that's good at least. You can clear that right up.
Space clap.
Did you get yours taken care of?
That's neither here nor there.
No, it's here right now, I think.
Some of us aren't just made of fucking penicillin.
Space penicillin.
It's very hard to come by.
I've heard that. So they're like, what can we do to help outfit you? Do you need weapons? Do you need armor?
Penicillin would be good. Would be a good start.
Okay, they give you some penicillin.
You could have just gave me penicillin. It's been like 2 years of burning while I pee.
Oh,
well, the fact that you chose not to go see a doctor is kind of your own
Some
fault.
of us don't have this money. I was living off of love. Love.
you're gross.
Love.
She's like, there is something wrong with you.
Yeah, my heart is broken. So broken. I expect dinner and a date and some over-the-clothes stuff when I get back.
Sure, dinner date, over the clothes stuff. And if it goes well, I'll give you a second date. And if it doesn't go well, you never talk to me again.
If it goes well, you are getting space chlamydia again.
I get to decide if it goes well.
Right, and I'm saying if it does, which it will, because I am debonair, it's chlamydia for everybody.
Hey, kiddo, I don't think this one is the one for you, bud.
Talking to like
My
your
son, yeah.
He's like, Dad, she knows what she's doing.
Guys, we need to focus up here, okay? So everybody take a knee. Get me some weapons.
Your accent came back.
It did. I'm remembering the homeland, okay? All right, now. So we got a map of where we got to go or something on this computer thing, and I grab the mouse and I click once, and then wait a good 3 seconds, and then try to click again. Why is it this opening?
So that his son looks at you and just goes, watch how long he does this for.
And I will proceed to continue going. I double clicked. There were 2 clicks. This is bullshit.
It's Windows 65. Come on.
You don't even have to click. You just have to think what you want to open.
Oh, okay.
The mouse
legs.
doesn't even work.
I think and I won't even
Therefore,
say. I was gonna say some X-rated videos pop up on the screen. Oh my God! Do not tell your mother. Do not tell your mother. I will never hear the end of this shit.
Wait, Mom
Language.
didn't come with you?
No,
You left her on Earth?
maybe she thinks I'm at the store.
Still getting a gallon of milk.
It's been 3 years.
You know your mother. She's got her book club. She won't even notice I'm gone.
Yikes. He looks at you and he goes, you know, it's sad, but I think you're right.
It is sad.
He looks to you. Good luck.
I'm ready for the mission. I got to get out of here.
Okay, yeah. So they bring you whatever space weapon you want, you have. So if you want like a space laser rifle, you have it. If you want a space laser sword, you have it. Like
Both.
You have a space laser sword and a space
And a
rifle.
cigar.
I want a space rifle
cigar.
with a laser sword bayonet.
You got it.
Got it.
I want a space cigar that burns a laser at the end of it. Big fat one.
Fisticuffs.
You're just gonna use your fisties.
Fisticuffs.
You want like energy rings or something on them?
Nope.
No, your weapon is chlamydia.
You gotta scratch your balls before you punch someone.
I'm gonna fuck our enemy to death.
You thought space chlamydia was bad? Wait for face chlamydia.
Your eyes will burn.
Don't cry.
Optimus Prime. Oh God, it burned.
So the Jareth is like, all right, let me show you what you have to do. He hands looks to the three, hands you the data chip, and says, all right, so we know a way to get in underneath the facility. So this is not the first time that the military here, the EIW, has really been kind of like messing with some of the people and doing experiments they shouldn't be. There's a second city underneath this one that's mostly, for lack of a better word, mutants, people that the EIW was experimenting on, trying to make super soldiers, and it didn't work. And they've been living down there for a while. The EIW doesn't really worry about them, but they have access below the EIW facility. And for us, they've mapped out a way to get into the hangar where all of these kind of like mech robots are.
Are these mutants with no special superpowers?
They have no special superpowers. They're just what was that show? The Toxic Crusader. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. So just kind of funky looking. You know, or what was that sloth from that 80s movie?
The Goonies?
Yeah, that one.
I think he just got dropped in his head. Everyone there got dropped in their head.
Yeah, every single one of them.
They didn't have tables when they were born. You have to give birth standing up.
So Jareth is like, I have to stay here and run the computers. I got the information that I needed from inside of their HQ. It was how I ran into you guys. And how I happened to run into you is just weird. To be honest, Dad, like, how did you know where I was?
Look, I'm not proud, but I may have access to your Facebook account still. I just got to make sure you keep it on the up and up, kiddo.
I guess. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So we've got to get you down to where the mutants are, and Isolde is going to bring you there. You've got to be careful, though. The streets in this area are incredibly dangerous. Are you guys ready?
I grab Isolde by the hand and hold it, and I'm ready.
If we're going to get into a fight, you need your hands to punch.
Chlamydia.
And I need mine to shoot, so we're not going to hold hands, okay?
The power of love will save us.
Yeah, and
Plot armor.
the power of soap will also save us. I'm going to go to the bathroom. So she, like, you hear the water running, and she's like
him,
washing her hands.
by the way.
Ew.
So she comes back out, and she's like, all right, we've got to go. So follow me. So she brings you down, like, through the homeless encampment, and they all kind of seem to know her. So it's obvious, like, as she's walking by, they all kind of nod, and you realize as you're looking at them, they're not as homeless as they look. Like, yes, their hair is messy. Yes, they have, like, long, scraggly beards or, you know, cuts on their face. But you also see, like, as you look a little closer, they all have weapons. They're all hiding things, and it's pretty obvious this is a group of people who are there to protect them. So as you leave, she kind of brings you through a few side streets and a few alleyways, and you get to this area where you all of a sudden you start hearing this loud whirring sound. And you see these almost like Tron light bikes start coming through the alleyway, and you see some blue ones and some red ones, and they kind of start circling each other. And she goes, "Oh shit, we've got to get cover right now. Turf war. Get out of sight." And she ducks behind like a giant trash can that's over there.
I jump on top of her. I gotta keep her safe.
I jump in the trash can.
Okay.
I say, don't you worry, boys. Daddy's here. And I take out my laser gun and
So
just walk out there and go,
say hello to my
blam,
little friend.
blam.
So you start like trying to mow down the gangs.
Yep. But I'm yelling blam as I'm shooting.
All right, so let's roll.
Okay.
Because they are going to return fire.
That's fair.
And it's 3 dice for them, and I think only 2 dice for you. Because I don't think...
Oh,
well,
2
I
dice?
mean, you are saying blam as you're shooting, which is kind of a dad thing to do.
That's
Should we
true.
give him the extra die? What do you
I'm
think?
making a dad joke while I'm doing it.
Saying
And he
blam
has
is a dad joke?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he's using a gun, but he was only
Also,
trained
I
with
sound like I'm from
arm
Minnesota,
wrestling.
and everyone in Minnesota is well armed.
Well,
They're all hunters.
wrestling.
I'm used to guns.
You're supposed to take him to the gun show then.
it's a
All right,
professional
3
arm.
dice.
Oh, 2 6s. Doesn't matter, but I got a 6.
Okay, so you mow down a couple of them, and they almost kind of don't notice that you're there. They're just focused on each other.
What?
Level 2.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna
So
die.
do you continue shooting?
Yep, but while I'm shooting, I'm gonna light the cigar on a blast and put it in and go,
Okay, roll again.
5.
Okay, so you're like, and then like a laser goes right up the cigar into your mouth, and you fall over dead.
Okay.
then-
I can't even make a dad joke on my Damn it.
So you guys see he's like blam, blam, and then just falls over. Well, you don't see it because you're in the trash can, but you see it. Like falls over dead, blood's coming out of his face.
I tell her to just stay still. I need to finish.
Oh, Jesus.
And done.
She's gonna throw you into traffic.
So eventually, after a moment or two,
That's all he needs.
It's true.
all the gunfighting and stuff calms down, and no more shots. And she's like, "I think it's okay. Get off of me."
Oh, I already did.
I'm gonna peek out of my trash can, like
Okay.
Oscar the Grouch.
So you see, like, there is just chaos in the streets. There are downed light bikes. There are a bunch of dead, like, almost like pirate-looking dudes. And there's one guy who's got a red light cycle. And he stands up, and he gets off his light cycle, and he looks around, and he's like, "All right, the streets are still mine. If you want my protection, you know the cost. Pay up. I'll keep the other gangs out of your hair as long as you pay. I don't care that the 5 who were here with me are dead. They're replaceable." And he starts kind of like walking around on the street, and Isolde's like, "Shit, he's not going to leave. We got to get rid of this guy."
I've got this.
I'm gonna whisper to her, what is the cost that he's talking about?
I've already started running over towards him.
Okay. So she looks to you, and she's like, "He bribes everyone for money. If they don't pay, he hurts them."
Do we have money?
We do. Okay, so you're running over to
Yeah,
him.
yeah, and I'm trying to explain to him that the woman of my dreams, that we've had this 1 week and a half affair, and how, I gave her chlamydia.
Plus an
and-
hour now.
Plus, that was way less than an hour. I don't need that much time. And that I need her, so he needs to, like, let us go through or whatever, protect us, because it's the only way I'm going to be able to be inside of her again. To continue the strain of chlamydia. It needs to grow stronger.
He just looks at you, and he's like, "What is wrong with you?"
Sir, I need you to understand how hard up I've been for the last 2 years.
1,000 credits, and I'll let you live.
I smack him, and I challenge him to a duel of fisticuffs.
Ooh.
Deal.
All right.
He's gonna get clap slapped.
Okay. So he puts his guns in his holsters, and he says, "If this is really how you want to go out."
I need to defend the honor of my chlamydia, so we are doing this.
Okay. So he reaches back, and he, like, clenches his fists, and you see his knuckles all kind of, like, light up, like they're almost burning hot.
I say that's cheating, sir. Mano, or whatever the phrase is. Let's like men.
He punches you.
I go, sir.
Nope. We're rolling. Like, this
Okay.
is straight into combat.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't sure if it was a punch of death.
Oh, no. It's a punch of death.
It's a punch of death?
This is
Okay.
going to be a combat.
How many dice am I rolling?
Well,
This is for, I'm an ex-lover. This is for my love. If that's not a profession, I don't know what is.
I'll give you 3 dice.
All right. 6s.
Okay. How many?
2 of them.
2.
Wow. So yeah, he goes to like punch you, and you dodge out of the way, and he kind of like starts to fall over a little bit, and he trips and hits the ground. And then you, like, as soon as he hits the ground, you fall on top of him, and you just punch him in the side of the head, and his head just like splatters open onto the ground.
Are there other red guys still here?
Yeah, like there could be some that were just injured and were kind of like
Okay.
passed out.
So my character is a member of the Blue Man group,
Okay.
generation 150 years out, and I'm on the blue side. So I walk into this area, and see all my blue brethren murdered and stuff.
We'll say you walk in just as you see him kill like the leader of the red gang.
That works. And then I'm going to go around, and any of the injured red people, I'm just going to unceremoniously bash them with my drumsticks on their head.
So you're a drummer?
Yeah, I'm in the Blue Man group. I have the drums.
Oh, you're actually a member of the Blue Man
I'm actually
group. I thought
in
you
the
meant you
Blue
were
Man
one of the
group.
Okay.
Yeah. I was born to be in the Blue Street
Does that
gang.
also mean that you don't talk?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so you just go beat the shit out of all of them.
Mm.
And then what do?
I start looting them.
Okay, so you take whatever they have.
Okay.
And Isolde is with the two of you and is like, "Are you ready to go?"
We
Like,
got
is
we
there
got to get out of
opportunity?
here before more of them show up.
Okay.
And I saw him.
feel like killing this guy earns me 5 minutes over the top right now.
We don't have time for that.
Did you murder this guy? Where were you? Were you in the trash can? Did you find anything in there? This is my love we're talking about.
It was a half-eaten banana.
So I saw him murder the leader of the red guys, right? So I'm going to walk over and be like, gesture and use my sign language to tell them that, you know, you're good with my book. I will help you get where you're going, kind of thing. And then I'm going to play some drums on the trash can and summon my other blue brethren from the street.
Okay.
I look at them and I say, I know sign language. This guy also has chlamydia, and he wants to be friends because of what I did to that guy, and we're going to be chlamydia buddies.
And I give the thumbs up.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
She's like, "If you're coming, come with us, but just know this is a big time mission." And she goes and grabs one of the red light cycles, and she's like, "Mount up."
I'm gonna grab a blue light cycle.
Me
Okay.
too.
I still got my fisticuffs, and I grab her by the hand again.
She's like motorcycle.
Oh, motorcycle.
Yeah, they're
That's
like
my
light
bad.
cycles.
Gotcha. I get on the back of with the one with her and wrap my arms around her. I did that for you. That's because I love you. I didn't see what's his face doing that for you. Yeah. It was all me. It's all man. All chlamydia. Just for you.
She just stares at you in complete disbelief, and then like roll 1d6.
3.
Okay, so you manage to stay on the light cycle as she just like fucking punches it, and you're like, "Whoa!" and you almost fall off the back.
Do I grip her tighter?
Huh?
Do I grip her tighter?
Sure.
And I'm pretty sure I said because I killed that guy, I was supposed to get like 5 minutes of above the close action. So I'm grabbing the boobies.
She has 3 of them. Oh, she
She has
has 4.
yeah, trust me, I know she has 4.
2 are for milking.
So you guys start traveling through the city, and eventually you get to this spot that's kind of dark and dank and in the corner, and she's like, "All right, in this building, there's a door in the back that's got a bolt. It's not actually locked. You can open the door anyway. It'll lead you down into the sewers. I'm not going to go with you from here. I need the rest of you to go by yourselves, and I wish you the best of luck."
Do we have like a map of where we're going?
When you get into the sewers, there's going to be a gentleman by the name of Flint who is going to be looking for you. So keep an eye out for him. You should know when you see him. He's pretty easy to spot.
Is
It'll
he
be
a rock?
Huh?
Is he a rock?
No.
He's
No.
the
If you
rock.
strike him with steel, will he make a spark?
Probably.
All right, easy.
Also, my blue man guy was just returning the favor to them, getting them through the city safely. So at this point, he's going to go back to his thing, and I will be making a new character. Just
Okay.
for the clarification.
Okay, so you guys start going through this building, and it's dark, dank, but it's not terrible. And you get down to the door, and you go down, and it's like every creepy video game tunnel you've ever seen. It's very dark with no light. Whatever light you have is coming from whatever sources you have. Like your Your laser rifles have some sort of light on them, giving a little bit of light in the room, and maybe you have some sort of other light source on you. But the two of you start traveling through the tunnels, and you start hearing this like unnatural sound coming from ahead of you. It almost like a slurping sound. You get kind of excited.
Also, for us being able to see in the dark, I just whip it out and start peeing, and it's burning everywhere, so I can just see where I'm going. Power of chlamydia. You're welcome. Space chlamydia.
I don't use his light source.
No, I would not either. I would not either.
He can lead the way.
So as you guys start traveling and you hear this like the suction sound, you move forward and you see this area of like green goo that's almost like, it looks like it should be dripping, but it's not. There's like bars of green goo that are blocking your way.
I'm going to mention to him, I think that he should touch it. Touch the goo.
I touched the goo.
Roll 2d6.
2? I feel like is it life or death? I feel like it should be 3 because I'm still doing this for love. I mean, I am with
You're
my
not touching
chlamydia.
the goo for love.
I am. I have to do all this thing so I can go get over the close action.
I'll give you 2.5 dice.
Well, that means the most I can get is a 3.
Yep.
All right. Well,
It's a
I will
3.
take the 3. I will take the 3.
All right. Well, I rolled a 6. So you reach forward and you touch the green stuff, and all of a sudden these teeth come down and just completely chomp and take your arms off. So you're still alive, just armless.
Still got my chlamydia, boys.
So what do you do now?
I'm
I'm going to look for a different path.
I mean, there's other ways to go.
Are my
I'm gonna-
arms
I'm gonna go the
completely
other way.
gone, or are they
Like-
still? Well, no. I mean, like from where it took them, like
It ate your arm.
It ate
it,
your
it
arms.
ate, so they're
Yeah.
gone. Okay, damn it. How am I gonna do fisticuffs
How you gonna do over the top?
with my feet, man?
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
I decide that this thing's not gonna get the best of me, and I go to kick it.
Okay. Roll 2d6.
2.5,
All right.
Do you get the half when you have no arm?
6.
Okay. So you kick it and it like starts to move its way down the hallway. You've turned around and started going the other direction at this point in time.
I'm going to a different
Yeah.
entrance.
Do you follow him?
No,
Do you-
I'm gonna go kick that thing again.
Okay. Roll.
5.
Okay. It eats you.
Aw, again?
Yep.
Does it just take one of the legs? Do I still got one leg left?
No, it actually eats up to the chlamydia and then stops.
So I'm
Oh.
still alive
I think you're
Yeah,
dead.
just no legs and
and no arms.
Yeah, you are the Black Knight.
Got it.
'Tis a scratch.
So it might be time to consider a new character. So you
Might
start,
be.
might be. So you start going down the hallway and you see and
Oh, wait.
hear.
Can he see a room along the way and
Sure.
hear whipping sounds?
Sure.
Yeah. And
I
then-
walk down the hallway and I hear a whipping sound.
Yeah.
Whoopsh,
Yeah.
whoopsh. Okay, and what is in this room?
It's me, and I'm a female character named Candace Dickfit, and and I am a whore slash mistress slash dominatrix. So I'm leather clad with a whip,
Are you a
a
mutant?
laser whip.
Are you a mutant or are you a human?
I am a human, but the thing I'm whipping is a mutant,
Okay.
and it's in like chains or
Okay.
something.
So this thing has no legs that she's whipping.
Oh damn. Okay.
And it sees you and it's like, oh no. Oh no.
Don't tell my wife.
No. It's like, did his soul descend you?
Yes?
I'm Flint. What's your character's name?
Candace.
Candace, you've got to get me down and put me back in my transportation.
Okay, but you're paid for the hour, so
I know
you
it's
ain't getting a
okay,
refund.
you know what? If that's the case, just come with me.
That's fair. Now,
mean, I
it's
paid
your
for the
hour.
time.
We'll do what you want.
So, like, his transportation is like,
Professor X's floaty
no,
chair.
no. It's like it's like a smallish tank with like treads on the sides,
Yeah.
and he's just like rolling himself around.
I'm gonna take a moment to reflect on my entire life and how the fuck I got here.
Are you still? You're still pilot, right?
Yeah, because everything you're like, nope, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty sure he's still level 1. I don't think he's gotten into a life.
Yeah, because every time he's like,
pilot.
fuck this, I ain't doing this shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna eat you because then I was gonna blame it on him. But
All right, so
How did I get here? What choices have I made through this life?
the Flint brings you guys kind of through the tunnels. He's got lights on the front of his little tank, and he brings you down to like the little mutant city. And when you get down to the little mutant city, he brings you to one of their higher ups, mayor, governor, whatever it is in this town. And this person meets with you and is like, all right, so Isolde sent you. Do you have the data chip?
I do have the data chip. I'm the only one that's still alive from our original group.
Who are you?
me?
Isolde didn't send you?
No, Mayor. Are you? Is his wife around? Is that why he's pretending he doesn't know me? I mean,
Yes, she's in the room.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. Your honor,
Excellency.
He just looks at
Excellency?
you and shakes his head,
Yeah.
and he's like, are you going to go help them?
I will help them because he
The-
actually paid for 3 hours, so I gotta.
The pay is good if you complete this anyway.
Oh, okay.
You're like, you might not actually need to work again. You can just do the fun parts.
Well, it's no worse than some other jobs I've had. Wink, wink, and I say wink, wink. I don't even wink.
Winks with two eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of, one of our guard mutants is not doing well. Flint, did you see any guard mutants on the way here? It somehow developed chlamydia.
That's a tricky one.
I'll leave it to nothing.
I'm dead. Like, what do you want from me?
No, you're a potato. You're still standing
That's true.
there.
I'm dragging myself with my tongue.
All my clients get tested regularly, as you know. I mean, yeah. Anyway.
It's a rule that any of your clients have to get tested. Yes.
Yes,
we know.
yes, yeah.
All right. So, I'll bring you to where you need to be, and the rest is up to you. So, he brings you over to this little, like, other passage through the sewers and stuff. And he says, if you go down for a mile, you'll see a ladder leading up to a manhole cover. And directly, not manhole cover, but a kind of escape hatch. And if you go down there and open the escape hatch, it will bring you into the room where they do all the testing and experiments on those mechs. So if you go that way, you should be able to get in there.
Is this the mayor talking?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to introduce my new character and run up from behind him, tap him on the shoulder and say he's got a speaking engagement in like 2 minutes. Has he secured their vote yet? Campaign manager.
What's your guy's name?
Frank,
Nice to see you again, Frank.
we don't know each other.
Of course, sorry.
They won't be voting.
Well, I mean, not with that attitude.
What, women can't vote?
Fine, Frank, you want him to get my vote? Go with him.
I mean, I don't think that's the job description.
Nope, it is now. You're going with them.
But you've
Secure their
you've
votes.
got like
Yeah,
things
I'm going to
that-
go do that. You go with them.
Hey, Frank, I got videos.
Well, if it helps, so do I.
Well, damn, let's both go then.
So you all start traveling down the hallway, and you get down about what you think is about half a mile, and you start hearing some noise from in front of you, which isn't unusual if you're beneath a hangar full of like giant mech robots. So what do you do as you start approaching this area?
I ask them who they're going to vote for in the upcoming election.
Probably
I
Trump
take my mission
26.
seriously, and I try to look for any kind of signs of danger.
Okay, so you start looking for signs of danger, and you do start to see some things. Like you see, it looks like the area around you, like in the sewer, the grossness has actually been affected a little bit. Like something has been here. When you really take a look, it looks like footprints of some sort.
I'm going to follow the footprints casually.
Okay, so as you go further down, all of a sudden this spotlight turns on, and you see 3 people. One of them steps forward, and you see they have like a busted up helmet, armor's kind of malfunctioning, takes off the helmet, and there's a woman. She says, I knew this is where you were coming. I knew you were working for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
Just straight up
You
start.
say shooting, yeah.
Do you recognize the person, though?
It's the guard.
Yes, it's
captain
the
guy.
original, like, guard captain. No, not the one from the thing. The one that you guys was, like, chasing you
Yeah.
in the room. That
So
one.
is Mac there, the handyman?
Yes.
Yeah. I've got 2 characters going right now.
Yeah, he's dead on the ground.
No. He's still trying to fix the machine.
That's why he died.
Yeah.
Avoid the guy did.
All right, so roll.
All
Like,
right,
if you're like, I'm doing this, let's do it.
do I get 3 because I'm on mission?
Well, I mean, like a pilot, part of your training. I mean, are you like a commercial pilot or like some military training?
I'm all pilot.
Yeah, I'd say you have it. Like Han Solo knew how to shoot a gun. He was a pilot.
He shot first.
He did.
Yeah.
5.
Okay, I rolled a 4. So like she pulls out her gun and goes to blast you, and you're just like, blam, and you shoot her. And the other get a level. And the other 2 guards immediately draw their guns on you. What do you do?
I'm going to take my laser whip and try to whip the gun out of somebody's hand.
Okay, roll.
3, because I'm using the whip that I'm
Yep.
skilled with?
Mhm.
Okay. And it's life or death? Okay.
Yep.
Ugh, 4?
You died.
4?
Yeah, you're dead. So
I died.
as you like whip the whip forward, it actually does grab the gun.
Yeah.
And then, like, as you pull the gun out of its hand towards you, the gun discharges and just blam right into your chest, and down you go.
I'm shooting at the one that now has no weapon.
Okay, what are you doing?
So who is
Stack roll.
So the one that was running in the hallway is dead? So
5.
the one that was running in the hallway is dead. That's the one he killed first?
Yes, and then as you're figuring this out, after the gun gets whipped out, immediately Pilot, like, turns the gun and is like, blam, and shoots down the next one. So there's one left. What are you doing?
I'm trying to secure the vote. Be like trying to talk to him about not killing this thing. I need the vote.
I mean,
How else is the mayor going to get the win?
you know that these people are mutant killers. They are
Mutant
not,
killers.
They are not going to vote in
Got
the
it.
election.
I hide behind Pilot.
Okay, so there's one left. Do you just, like, shoot out?
Gotta shoot him.
Okay, let's do it.
6. Yeah.
So you just blast it, and down goes this one.
So that's
You're level
3?
4.
Yeah, you just killed 3 of them, so you're level 4. I mean, you went from, like, nothing to blam, I kill everybody.
I'm done hiding.
So, in front of you is a stairwell that leads up.
I'm going to...
Not a stairwell, a ladder.
Do I know based on the map that this is
Yeah,
where
this
I'm
is,
supposed
like,
to go?
pretty much where they were. So, what you can figure is that she assumed if you were coming here, she was going to go directly beneath it and wait for an ambush. Didn't work so well, but...
If I use his power armor, do I get any additional bonus?
It's broken power armor.
Well, I mean, the other people have power
Oh,
armor,
okay.
too. I will let you get one reroll of 1 die anytime you want.
I'll grab power armor.
Okay.
I grab the whip because I'm used to the whip from some.
You get a half die for it,
half die. All right.
which does nothing.
It could I could roll 1, 1, 2, and then you roll a 2, 3 wins.
I am going to appear from the shadows, having seen the Candace Dickfit been murdered, and she was my dom, and my name is Father Stewart, and I'm a priest.
Are you a mutant or a human?
I'm a mutant.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, you guys. And then I'm going to say, who killed Candace?
I quickly react and whip.
You try to whip me?
Yeah, I do.
What do I...
I mean, if it's life or death, then you guys
So
are
it's
making life or death rolls.
To... Trying to justify...
It's a real weird way to try to get to level 6 is killing each other.
I am used to being whipped by this whip, though, so...
You're also used to it?
Yeah, so 3
I
dice.
think it's sure. You both get 3d6, and whoever wins lives.
I got a 4.
6!
Fuck you!
Dude,
I
that
saw the
was
first
spinning
2 and 2 and 3. I was like, I'm gonna win.
I know, that one was just spinning. I was like, come on, baby.
Okay, so you turn around and you're like, "Whoopah," and you go to whip, and then what weapon do you have?
Yeah, he's got no weapon. How do I die?
I'm going to dodge that and pull out a crucifix and stab him in the neck
So,
and
so
say,
as a mutant, you believe in Jesus,
yes.
or is this just your weapon?
I'm like a missionary to the mutant people.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab him in the neck and say, I'll see you in hell. Makes no sense. I'm okay with it.
So, all right. So at this point in time, you're with Pilot, and Pilot's like going up the little ladder. Do you follow?
I guess. I'll be like, hey, who killed Candace? And I'll keep following him.
The bad guys. If you want to
the
get
EIW.
revenge for your friend, wink, come with me.
All right,
Come with me if
I'm
you
gonna
want to
take.
live.
I'm gonna take the whip, and that's it.
Jeez, this whip is changing hands a lot.
So when they get to the top, I want to be standing there as Mac because the girl went down there and I was fixing her robot thing, and
Mac's dead.
No, Mac's not dead.
No, we'll say Mac's alive. We
No,
don't need
Mac's
that.
alive.
So, okay, so Mac, you were there in case any issues happened. You're in the mech
So I'm
hangar.
going to ask
So
them.
you see the two of them come up. He looks familiar.
You look familiar.
But
Did
hold
you
on, let me describe the scene first.
bad.
So the entire outside of the room is like mech suits hanging up, and they look like the ones that can change from pilot or from ship to robot. And in the middle of the room, there's like a circular kiosk with a few scientists who are doing some different programming things around the room. And then you're there, obviously keeping an eye on things down there, and they come up, and then what do you say?
I go, hey, did you see the girl, and is her suit still working? Do I need to go down and check on her?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I will do that. You're in the way, though. You're in the ladder.
Go on the other side of the ladder.
And then I'm climbing
There's
up
only one
too.
side of a ladder.
There's 2 sides.
Not if you're climbing up a hatch. How am I supposed to get down?
The other side of the ladder.
By this time, while you're talking, Pilot's gotten out, and then
And I'm
Father,
coming
what?
Father Stewart.
Father Stewart also comes up. Now you
Well-
can go down.
Well, wait. So I come up the ladder, and he told me the bad guys did it, and I'm assuming everyone up this ladder is a bad guy. So
You don't hear me asking? the
I hear
question?
you asking, and I go, "Oh, are you trying to help those guys in the power suits down below?
I have a job to do, sir.
And you work with them?"
I work with whoever pays me.
And I say, "Hey, you!" And I try to stab him in the neck with my crucifix.
Okay, roll.
6.
6.
Oh, reroll. 6. 2
You
sixes.
fucking cunt.
Do I get him?
Yeah. Stab!
And then I'm gonna drop him down the hole. But as I'm letting him go, say, "I'll see you in hell."
You're a level 3 priest already.
It's my most
By
powerful
killing,
character.
by killing your own people.
I have a taste for it now.
All right.
You're a crusader
So
now.
at this point in time, the scientists look over and they're like, and immediately start messing around on the panel in front of them. What do you do?
I whip at one. Am I close enough to whip at one?
No.
I run towards them till I'm in range, and then
Okay.
I whip at one.
And what are you doing?
I'm going to point the gun at them and say, If you want to live, stop pressing buttons.
Okay. They put their hands up, and then two things happen simultaneously. One suit of armor just falls to the ground and like stands and starts looking around the room. And then there's a screen in the back that turns on, and you see Captain Burton Reader's face. And it says, "You are not welcome here. I will give you one chance to leave. Get out."
I'm going to go sprint towards the kiosk to try to put in the key code.
Okay.
So how close is this?
You can start whipping now if you need to.
Well,
this is up on a screen.
Oh, he's on a screen.
Correct.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'll run towards them too and whip one.
Okay.
And then I want to pull him towards me. If I'm successful, I want to pull him towards me and stab him.
Okay, so I'll give you 3d6 because of your crucifix.
5. Oh, nice.
So
I
stab.
And then I slowly lower him to the ground and go.
Okay,
"I'll
and the
see
other
you."
one, upon seeing this stack, like pulls out a gun and points it at you.
Who is?
The other scientist, because there was two.
I'm going to bayonet him with my laser bayonet.
Okay, roll your 3 dice. Gross.
I don't know which one was yours. But roll that one.
4.
Beats my 3. So he like shaking, his hand is shaking, and you just go up to him and you're like, don't even, and the sword comes out and just gets him right between the eyes, and blam, down he goes. And then you see the robot like coming to life, and it looks at both of you and it says, "You're not welcome." And it's like you see machine guns start coming out of its arms. What do you do?
I'm inserting the key into the kiosk.
Okay, so you jam the key in there, and it says, like, uploading. What are you doing?
I walk towards the robot and say, "We come in peace, my son." And I pull out my Bible.
Okay, and what are you doing?
I'm dead.
You're making up a new character?
I was thinking about it, but I was... So there was somebody on a screen still?
That's
Burton
the
Reader.
sergeant.
That's
guy.
the evil sergeant.
Okay.
You can't be the evil
I
sergeant.
know that, but I was thinking about being a janitor behind that sergeant.
Jesus.
Do you know what else you could be?
A robot?
A robot. Yeah, but that's no fun.
Anything you want, it's up to you.
You could be a dog.
You could be a
right?
mutant.
You don't have to be a person, right?
Right, you could be anything. Like, I had a
could be
game
a
where somebody was a
mutant
mosquito
that
giving people malaria.
Followed us.
Just keep going. I'll come up with something.
Oh,
You
well,
could be
we're close to the end.
We
You'd be
are,
my
okay.
sentient crucifix that now has a lust for blood.
Was that High Life? Yeah. Okay, so
Dude, you should. And then you should be like, "Is it time for stabbing?"
I pop up the manhole cover. I am the assistant campaign manager, wondering what happened to my boss.
Okay, so you see, like, guy with gun and guy with crucifix and whip talking to a giant robot, and you see the pilot with a gun, like, in front of a kiosk, like, come on. And then you see a door in the background opening up, and you see Burton Reader walking in.
Burton Reader is who again? Is that the sergeant?
The sergeant.
Sergeant Burton Reader.
Okay.
That's the one that was on the screen?
Yep.
I totally could have been the other janitor that was mopping up behind him.
And he just pulls his gun on you immediately.
Gotta shoot him.
Okay.
Wait. As I see this, I run to try to save him because I was told we needed votes.
Okay.
So I dive in front of him. So in case he does die, he
You'll
doesn't
take
die.
the shot? Okay.
I'll take the
give you
shot.
that.
Do I roll? Does he roll?
him.
Who rolls? He got 6s.
Did you get 6s?
2
Two of
6s.
Oh, yeah. Beats my 5-4-2.
So I dive, but it was irrelevant.
All right, so you
'cause
you dive, and
I just hit the ground.
you just hit the ground, and, like, he starts spraying the room, and, like, you duck behind the kiosk, you come back up, and you just blast him, and he drops dead.
You just went to level 6, sir.
The robot turns to you, and it goes to reach you and starts, like, reaching down to punch you, and gets, like, this close to your face and just stops.
Does it stop when he dies?
No.
Okay.
No. It's like a moment or two after that.
Okay.
And then you hear Father Stewart, like from inside of the machine.
I go, yes, who are you, my child?
Lennon, what am I?
Who is Lennon to me?
One of your like parishioners.
Okay, not
You
a...
haven't seen him in like 7 months.
Choir boy.
That's why I asked. I had to know. I had to know how to play this.
I thought we got moved to a different parish.
Yeah.
I thought I left you on Earth.
I go, I believe your soul has transferred to the next plane and you've been reincarnated as, which kind of goes against our religion. So we got a little bit of a problem here.
Which type of plane did you mean?
Of existence.
You didn't mean like an actual plane?
Oh, are you a plane? Is he a plane? Hey-oh! Where's the dad for the dad jokes?
He did.
So, do you turn on the rest of the robots at this point in time? What do you do?
Well, the virus turns everything off, right? What
It
is
doesn't
the virus?
turn them off. It gives them their memories back. Like, it makes them become people again. So now
Can
they're
I-
giant robots who know who they were.
So I'm going to say Lennon. Right, is that what you said his name was? I'm going to say, come here, my child.
Okay. It
does-
stomps over to you.
Does he lower himself to my level?
I stab him with a crucifix.
Is there a place to stab him with the crucifix?
Right in the tailpipe.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you must go to the next world, my son. This is not real life for you. And I try to gently unplug his wiring with my crucifix, if
Okay.
that's possible.
He backs up a little bit and says, "Let me think."
Okay.
I'm going to say, I have freed you from your eternal slavery. Those men that put you this way are bad people. I need you to rise up against them.
Let's turn the rest of them on, and we'll rise up against them.
I got this. Are they not turned on?
So do you turn the rest of the robots on?
Only the priest can do that.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you turn the rest. We'll say you turn the rest of the robots on.
Hit the red button.
And at this point in time, this is where the most interesting part of the game happens, because this is technically the end. Who is my lowest level character?
Me, I'm 1.
Describe what is the ending for your character. You've turned the robots on. They're going to go take care of the EIW and probably the DAA. Tell me your story.
I get promoted to be the campaign manager because I was the assistant campaign manager. And then eventually I kill the mayor and take over his job being the mayor.
Okay. Now, level 6, what level are you?
4.
4. Okay, so you get to tell your ending now. But if there's anything in his ending you didn't like, you get to change it.
I don't have a problem with any of his ending. I am going to realize that the priesthood is not for me. I've gotten a taste for blood. I'm going to start inviting people over to watch movies. But I will still counsel my fellow man, and I'll spend a lot of time counseling. Was it Gareth was the son?
Lennon. Oh, yeah, Jareth. Yeah,
Jareth, yeah. I'm going to counsel him that, even though we've taken down the GWI and the DAA, he needs a lot of help working through his grief, losing his DAD. So that's what I'll be doing while killing people.
Right, of course.
But yeah.
And then Stack, since you're highest level, what's the ending for your character? And you can rewrite anything from there as you want to.
I'm going to become president of the Rock using all these people as my personal bodyguards.
Do you try to become like one of them, or do you just stay human?
I'm going to continue just to be a pilot and be the pilot of all these robots.
Okay, so you're like the leader of all the robots, and they kind of follow
and
you.
I'm going to have one scientist work on a from birth vaccine of chlamydia. Space chlamydia. So it'll never happen again.
Good idea. Very good idea.
It does seem to be quite the problem on this rock. Apparently, they don't have any other STD.
Nope,
It's
just
It's what I'm running on as mayor. I will put an end to this.
I will collect it all. And that's it. That's the end of the game. That's how it goes.
Well, that was good. That was fun.
Yeah,
a lot of laughter.
it's a wild, different game, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun as shit.
I didn't die once.
You didn't die.
I mean,
well.
that's so rare. in
To
this
be fair,
game.
I will say 75% of the game you
You
didn't
were hiding.
know. Like you were just like, I'm out. I'm running away.
See, the first time we played this game, I remember my first character when he died. I was like, oh, that sucks. And then I just started having fun making. I can't remember what I did. If it was Star Wars characters I kept doing or something.
I don't remember either.
Oh no, it was musicians. That's right.
It was
Yeah.
musicians.
So it was just famous rockers. And so like this time I just was like looking forward to how I plug in the next character. Yeah.
As president, I change it to never death, only kill.
So I had a plan, but you ruined it when he killed the robot girl.
Oh, what was
Because
it?
I was going to have Mac be like the long lost brother of Charlie, the original character, who was also like. Then I was gonna sabotage the equipment when we got back to that story, but that all went to shit. That's why I asked, could he still be alive?
Gotcha.
And that all, yeah. That
I
all
love
went to
that
shit.
the priest. I just started saying, "I'll see you in hell" as my finishing move. But now that he's a murderer, he probably will see him in hell. Like, it's accurate.
Full circle.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a totally
fun as
bizarre,
hell.
totally different
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
So-
definitely fun.
This
And,
is the one
I think
I've always.
it only works for one shots. I don't think this
Yeah.
game could ever work for like a campaign style game.
No. This for a one shot, it was really good, and that's why I like the idea of doing like a 2-part episode for the podcast because you get one episode to kind of understand and get into it, another one to basically have it fleshed out. But yeah, it was good. I appreciate you being here and doing this for us.
Oh,
Like,
no
this was a
problem. It was fun. I'm
blast.
glad I was able to.
Yeah. All right, so that'll do it for this episode. Next week we'll probably be talking about Rebel Moon. Because by the time this airs, we'll be watching
2
Rebel
weeks
Moon.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll probably do that. Hopefully, we'll depending on the schedule, see if you want to.
Yeah,
come.
we'll see if I can make it work. I'd love
Yeah.
to, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Closing thoughts: D&D/over death mega kill, or in Mike's case, no death.
It's good.
It's good.
Oh, God.
That's our
I hate you
catchphrase.
guys. Dan, any closing thoughts?
No, just thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to be here. It was a blast. Like I looked forward to this, and it was a great time.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see everybody next week.